Hello students, hope you are fine. Today we are going to start our new topic multiplication, in which we will study about properties of multiplication and lattice method of multiplication. Let's start with an example 1. Multiply 34,728 by 35. In this example, 34,728 is our multiplicand, what we call this is our multiplicand, and 35 is our multiplier. Okay, now we will multiply these, arrange these in column and start doing multiplication. Step 1, multiply by ones. Ones means 35, we will start multiplying by its ones place. And step 2, multiply by tens place. We will multiply by tens place means we will multiply by 3 to each digit of 34,728. By multiplying we get, you can see an example, and we will add both the rows and we will get 12,15,480, and the answer we get is called product. Multiplication of multiplicand and multiplier is called product. Next, properties of multiplication. First property is order property of multiplication. If the order of two numbers is changed in a multiplication sum, the product remains the same. You can see in the example, we have taken an example 1,35,891 multiplied by 9 will give us 12,23,019. Again, we are changing the position of multiplier and multiplicand. Now this time 9 is our multiplicand and 1,35,891 is our multiplier. Again we get 12,23,019. This means changing the position of multiplicand and multiplier does not affect the product. Now our second property is grouping property of multiplication. If the grouping of number in a multiplication sum is changed, the product remains the same. You can see in the example 15 into 10 into 12. First we have multiplied in first column, we have multiplied 10 into 12 first, we get 120, and then we have multiplied 15 in 120, we get 1,800. Again in second step, 15 into 10, first we have multiplied 15 and 10, and then we get their answer 150, and then we have multiplied 12 to it, again we get 1,800, which is 1,800. 15, now we are multiplying 15 into 12 first, and then we are multiplying 10 to their answer or product. 180 into 10, we get 1,800, which is 1,800. This means grouping of numbers in a multiplication sum does not affect the product. It will remain same. Next property is property of 0. If a number is multiplied by 0, the product is 0. If we multiply any number with 0, we'll always get the product 0. Next property is property of 1. If the number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. You can see in the example, 5 into 1 will give 5, which is number itself. 55 into 1, which will give 55. Again, it is number itself, and so on. You can see. Next, a main point from property of 1 we get is 1 is called the multiplicative identity. What we call 1? A multiplicative identity. Next property is distributive property of multiplication. The product of sum or difference. Sum or difference, we can use this property in addition and the subtraction both. The product of the sum or difference of two numbers with a third number remain the same even if the two numbers are multiplied separately by the third number and then added or subtracted. Let's start with an example. You can see 50 plus 20 in bracket into 10 is equals to, first we are going to add 50 plus 20, which will give us 70, and then we will multiply with 10, which will give us 700. Now come to the second step. 50 plus 20 into 10 is equals to, first we are multiplying 10 with 50, 50 into 10, plus then we are going to multiply 10 with 20, which means we are separately multiplying with each digit 10. And 50 into 10 will give us 500, and 20 into 10 will give us 200. Now we will add both the product, which will give us 700. This is our distributive property of multiplication. Next point is, the number to be multiplied is multiplicand. Which number we are multiplying with a number is called multiplicand, and the number by which it is multiplied is the multiplier, and the result of multiplication is called a product. Next, our next topic is lattice method of multiplication. Lattice method of multiplication. You can see here there are some rectangle shape figures table you can see in the example. If we are going we have a digit 349 into 63, we have to find the product of these two. 349 is multiplicand and 63 is our multiplier. You can see in multiplicand we have 3 digits, so there will be 3 grids, and in multiplier 2 digits. Then it means there will be a rectangle which will have 3 grids in row and 2 grids in column. Now arrange, you can see there in first grid 349 is written on the top and 63 on the side with each box. Because there are 3 digits by 2 digits, draw a box like this. You can see there. Now draw a diagonal for each box. For each box you have to join the one corner of to the other opposite corner. This is called diagonal. These will contain the partial products, in which we will write products of the numbers. Begin multiplying. Now we will start with 6. 6 into 9, 54, which will give us 54. You can see there in the box we have written right in a corresponding square as shown. 9 and 6 we are multiplying. You can see we have written a 54 like this, that 4 is written down and 5 is written in upper part. Again, in fourth step, continue multiplying the other numbers. Now we will multiply 6 with 4, which will give us 24. Again you have to write 4 in lower part and 2 in upper part. Again, now notice it is a single digit answer. You will you will write it 09. If you get 3 into 3, what you will get? 9. Then you have to write it 09, and 0 will be in upper part and 9 will be in lower part of diagonal. Now in fifth step, now add the diagonals. If you need to carry a number, add it to the next group of diagonal. How we will add them? Like in first diagonal, 7 is there, only 7 is there, so you will write 7. And in second diagonal, 2 plus 2 plus 4 is there, add all 3 numbers, which will give 8. Again in third diagonal, 9 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5 is there, add them, what you will get? It will give you 19, and this you will write 9 here, and 1 will be carried to the next diagonal, which will add it to that number. 8 plus 2, what will be the answer? 10. And this 1 will make it 11. Again you will write 1 here, and 1 will be carried to the next diagonal. which will give a 1 plus 1 2. Then the product of this 349 into 63 is equals to 21,987. Again, there are some more examples you can see here. Example 1, 342 into 56. 342 is our multiplicand and 56 our multiplier. Again, make table, arrange these numbers in this table, start multiplying, and you will get the product easily. And this is our lattice method. You have to do these examples again in your notebook, and you have to complete your given assignment according to this video. Thank you very much.